Hey guys, it's Paris and today I'm going to make another video. Yeah, I quite haven't been making much videos lately. So anyway, after a month or so maybe, I'm finally going to upload a video. So today's topic is going to be about wormholes. What is it and what types of it are? And most importantly, how do we make wormholes and make our navigation system better? So firstly, let's get the first kind of manhole. Not manhole, I mean a wormhole. So the first type of wormhole is almost like a black hole, but with an actual blockage that can let you travel to other parallel universes. So firstly, those wormholes are just like black holes, but if you go through it, there will be a blockage on there. But if you manage to break through that blockage, you will be granted to another universe and out of a white hole. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to say that the starting of the wormhole is actually a black hole. So after you get out of the white hole, you'll see that everything is opposite. Like in our universe, time goes forward. In that universe, time could also go backwards, meaning wormholes would turn into not wormholes, and there's even a chance that the wormhole will dissolve itself because the wormhole wasn't there all the time. It was created little by little by atoms, and I don't even know what is black holes or wormholes created from. So that's the first type of wormholes, which is the black hole like wormhole, which is actually a black hole and a white hole mixed together. So the second type of wormhole is actually more like a wormhole than the other one, because the other one was like a black hole and a white hole. Yeah, I just said that. Oh, and I almost forgot to say, if you traveled through that wormhole, you wouldn't quite beat the stuff coming out of the white hole, because that wormhole takes quite long. Even if you travel in the speed of light or faster than the speed of light, it'll still take infinite years to go through it, because time is slow in that black hole. When even if you travel in light speed, if time is slow, the light itself will slow down. That's the four-dimensional theory. So let's look at the second type of wormhole, which is the wormhole that is actually a wormhole, the passable wormhole. So that type of wormhole is made by cosmic strings. That was literally a matter that isn't anywhere other than the universe. So I will tell you more about that matter in the third wormhole, because that's when we need to know it more. So this type of wormholes are really looking like black holes, but they are actually leaks in space. So firstly, the other one, the black hole, had a different theory. Like it goes to curved universes and go to the other ones. But this one has quite a different story. So let me explain you better. So let's get into history first, if you want to know about the future. So firstly, a lot of the scientists in the days that Einstein wasn't born said that the space is like a hard shelter and a vacuum that everything flows in. But Einstein's theory says that the space is more like a rubber band that you can stretch and press. And the things navigating through space make the space warp. Like if the thing has the more magnetic field, the more warping it gets. And if it doesn't have that much magnetic field, it comes closer, and in some rare cases actually meet with each other, creating holes in the system. Let's say this is an S, and we have an I middle of that S, and that I is the wormhole, and that S is the space. So if we say the space is curved in a different way, we also get the theory that there could be more curves inside of more curves inside of more curves. Let me explain first. So let's say this is a normal space which is curved like an S, but there is a curve, the I that I just said, because there are two more things in there, the two more planets or two more whatever it is, that it has some real magnetic force and letting it meet to each other, making a hole. But inside that hole there are tinier, I don't know, maybe something called planets, black holes, anything it could be. But it has lesser magnetic fields causing lesser space. But that hole made another hole in there. It's almost like this. Then this is the walls and this is the hole. Then if we zoom in here, you will see that there are even tinier spaces that could go even more wormholes in there. So now comes to the matter, what are wormholes even made of? The wormholes are made of cosmic strings, which is the only thing in the whole universe that contains a matter none like other, the matter called aristomatter. So let me explain. Matter or antimatter both have plus mass, plus gravity. It gets attracted to gravity. But aristomatter, on the other hand, attracts gravity, so it doesn't get caught with the flow. Let me explain. So this is an aristomatter, and it's a powerful source. So it doesn't, if you say there's this aristomatter and this is normal gravity, it won't be able to fight. If we say this is aristomatter and this is gravity, then it will be, because gravity doesn't attack in one, it attacks in million. So when all of it pushes, one big one will be able to get out and make the hole portrayable, because the third wormhole is actually a man-made wormhole. No, I'm not talking about making a wormhole, or it's possible of making a wormhole. This is just theory. So if we were to make a wormhole somehow, the biggest challenge for us humans will be to make it open for a large time. Let's say this is a wormhole and your aristomatter is going to slowly lose power, because the more and more time passes, the more and more gravity pushes harder. Because like this is like one aristomatter and two antimatters. No, I mean not antimatters. This normal matter will do as well, but matter. Then it will push it. Then other matter will attack, like 8, 10, 12, and it will slowly but surely increase. That's the problem, that how will we open it? So the only case is that putting more aristomatter, which is one of the rarest matters, I have to believe. And then wormholes are actually warping space, and that actually makes the fourth dimension, which is the space and time, really weird. And after warping space, you also get defied by the laws of physics. Let's say we have a wormhole opened here and we have a wormhole opened here, and they are the same wormholes as well. But let's say if a car goes to it and returns on the other side of it. Okay, nice. Now, what if the wormhole's like this? There comes the problem. This is the wormhole and this is the first opening and the second opening. The wormhole can't directly connect here, it has to curve its way here. And that comes the problem. If we ought to curve here, the car will go to here, go take a round and come to here. But wormholes, it has a hole that curves to here. That means this side of the wormhole is blocked. Then what will there be? Nothing. So there comes the problem. If we want to look at from this side, there's something. But if we want to look at from this side, there's nothing. That's the problem. Physics have said that if a matter exists, it has to exist. If we cut it in half, the other half will still be visible. If we cut it in half again, the other half will still be visible. But swing to these wormholes, this is like a flat floor. If we look at from here, there's here, but if we look at from here, it's not here. that's the problem with the wormholes. So that's about it with the wormholes. That's all, yeah, that's all. So yeah, goodbye and have a nice day. Or should I say night, because it's already night. But anyway, stay home, stay safe, wash your hands. Goodbye!